Hey guys, so I have a lot of books to show you for the month of June, and I got 26 books. Yes, all in June, and I know that's a crazy amount, and I'm definitely on a book by band, and because this is just ridiculous. But yeah, so I'm pretty much not going to give you a whole plot of what the books are about because I don't want this video to be too long, but a lot of these ones are actually really popular, so yeah. So the first three books I actually got in North Carolina when I was up there, and I got at their Books a Million, and the first one I kind of freaked out when I saw it, and that was the fourth volume to the Thirst series by Christopher Pike, and I had the first three volumes, and I know the fifth one is already out, but even if there's more than one book in a book, that is weird, but $2.99 is still a ridiculous amount. Like, really, I don't know. I guess I'm just cheap. I don't know. Anyway, so $2.97 is crazy, and I was like, I need to get that. But this series will always be the last vampire series to me, and not Thirst. I think this was actually the first vampire series I ever read, and also the first like YA paranormal-ish type series I ever read. So yeah. And so the next one is Shatter Me by, I can't even pronounce her name. And, but when I saw this, it kind of jumped at the chance of getting it because I saw it at My Books a Million, and I had to regret not getting it. So I saw it, and I got it, and I read it during my vacation, and I gave it 3.5 stars if you saw my wrap-up video. But, yeah, I really enjoyed it. I'm surprised. And the next one is Hold Still by Nina Lepore, and actually never heard of this book before, but it's about this girl named Caitlin who deals with her best friend's suicide, and I didn't really like it that much. If you saw my wrap-up, you would know why. Well, I didn't even tell in my wrap-up video, did I? No, I did not. But, I don't know, I just didn't really like it. Gave it 2.5 stars, but, yeah. The next one I got in Tennessee, and that was Great Smoky Impressions by George Humphreys and Steve Kemp, but the photography is by George and the text is by Steve, just in case you're curious. And the next five I got Book Warehouse in Tennessee. The first one my grandma actually got me there, and that's God Thank You for the Morning by Sister Patricia A. Cruz. And I didn't really like it too much, to be honest with you. Give it 2 stars, and it's just, I didn't like how she would start talking about the kids and then go off and say, and this is why it's important to donate, and it's like, I don't know, I mean, I understand why she did it like more than one time, and it's like, this book is only 92 pages, so it's like, really, but anyway. And I also read that on my trip. I don't know if I even said that. The next one I also read on my trip, and that was Confessions of a Teenage Drama Queen by something Sheldon. I'm not sure how to pronounce her name. It kind of looks like Dylan, but without the L. I don't know. Anyway, when I saw this, I kind of freaked out because I love the movie. I still love it to this day. I know that sounds really weird, but it's really good. But when I saw this, I freaked out. I've been wanting to read it ever since I saw the movie, and I give this book 3 stars though, because the book Lola annoyed the poop out of me. I know the movie was really annoying too, but book Lola was just way more annoying. Way more. But it's about this girl named Lola. Her real name is Mary Elizabeth, but she goes by Lola, and she wants to be like a star, and she's kind of like, she acts like it. She's overly dramatic, and she over exaggerates on everything. It's, I don't know. Yeah, anyway. And the next one I also freaked out when I saw it, and that is Playing with Fire by Melinda Carlson. This is the 3rd book to the Secret Life of Smith and McGregor series, and this is one of my favorite series, and it's I own books 1, 2, and 4, so I just needed this one, and now I own complete the series, and I'm really excited to own it. And actually I was going to get this from Book Closeouts for $5.99, but I got this one for cheaper, as you can see. But yeah. The next one, I kind of freaked out when I saw it too, and that is The Kidnapping of Christina Lattimore by Joan Lowry Nixon. She is my favorite author from the ages of 12 to 14. She was a mystery author. She died in 2003, And cannot wait until I get more into her books, because I've been wanting to get back into mystery, even though her writing, I don't want to say her writing's juvenile, but you can tell that it's for more preteen people, but yeah. I think I read one of her books when I was like 16 or 17. I remember enjoying it, so I don't know. Anyway, the last book I got at the warehouse was this one right here, and it's by N.M. Brown, and I never heard of this book before, but it looked interesting, and it kind of sounds interesting. It's about these, I guess they're, I don't even know what they are. I don't know if they're like creatures or if they're people. I don't know. I guess they're creatures who live like spiders, that live in tunnels and stuff, and yeah, and then the people above, they're not supposed to ever meet, but a body that's from above ends up being found in the tunnels, so yeah. That was a really bad synopsis, sorry. And then the next three, I got at Books A Million back when I came back in town. Okay, that sentence didn't sound right. But anyway, kind of freaked out when I saw these because, okay, when I went to the Books A Million, I was actually going to go to Barnes & Noble. Something told me to go to Books A Million instead. So I'm like, okay. So I go, and I saw these, and I freaked. I got the first book, and I read the first book back when I was a sophomore in high school, so it's been 5 years, and I definitely have to reread the first one before I read these ones. And I've been posting on reading the other books in the series because I wanted to own them. And it was like to the point this year that I was going to reread the first one and just check out the books from the library. And because this series is actually a series I want to finish this year. But anyway, it's the 86 Bloomer Place, books 2, 3, and 4, and Let Them Eat Fruitcake, Spring Broke, and 3 Weddings and a Bar Mitzvah. Yeah. So now I own them, and I'm really excited. And they're by Melanie Carlson, if I didn't already say that. She is my favorite author, if you couldn't tell. I think I said that way more than once, but yeah. Anyway, these are chick lit series, and I remember not really liking the first book when I read it, but I think it was because around that time I was just reading her teen fiction books, and I didn't realize that this is a chick lit series, and it was just general, and it wasn't, I don't know. Anyway, maybe I'll enjoy it now, since now I'm older, and I have read more than her teen fiction books. So, and the next few books I got from Barnes & Noble, and I kind of splurge at Barnes & Noble. You know how expensive they are if you've ever been, and I went there to get 2 books, walked out with 8 books, and the 2 that I wanted I didn't even get. I wanted to get Sever, they didn't even have it, and I wanted to get Unravel Me, and they only had 1 copy, and it was torn, so I was like, whatever. But the first book I got was a bargain book, and it's The Twisted Thread by Charlotte Bacon, and this is a mystery book, and it's about this girl named Claire who's found dead in her dorm room, and the investigation leads to the police trying to find her baby that she gave birth to that no one even knew she was carrying, but her close friends did. But yeah, also the investigation, this intern in the English department is forced to examine the relationship between the school's students and the adults. So that sounds really intriguing. So yeah, I cannot wait to read this. That was like mystery books were one of my favorite. Mystery was one of my favorite genres. Jeez, I cannot talk today. And now I can't even tell you what my favorite genre is. And so I've been wanting to get back more into mystery. I haven't been really reading it that much. And the next 2 books are children's books, actually, and it's books 3 and book 4 in the Warrior series by Erin Hunter, A Forest of Secrets, and Rising Storm. And one of my best friends loves the series to death, and I'm kind of nervous for it because it is a children's one, but I have read children's books before, and I still read them, and, well, obviously I read children's books before. Anyway, what I mean is, I still read them, and I can say that some of my favorite books are children's books. It's just that the plot, it's about cat clans, you guys, and it's just that, even though I'm a cat person, that kind of just sounds weird to me, but hopefully I like it, and I hope my best friend's right that this series is pretty awesome. So I have hope. And I was actually I had the first 2 books, and I was waiting to get at least the 3rd book to start it. But there's 6 books to the series, and well, now I have to up to book 4, so if I don't like the series, I can just give it to my cousin or something. So yeah, anyway. The next one, I kind of freaked out when I saw it. I freaked out about a lot of these books, let me tell you. I think, how many times did I say freak out in this video? Anyway, I had the first book to the series for over a year because I've been waiting for the 2nd book to come out in paperback, and now it has, and it's Tiger's Quest by Colleen Hogg, and it's the 2nd book to the Tiger's Curse series, and I hope I like this series, because then I just paid money for the 1st and 2nd for no reason. I mean, the 1st book was over a year ago, like I said, but still. But anyway, this is about something about a curse and stuff. I don't really know, and it's set in India, I think it is. But one of my acquaintances is really surprised I never read the series before, since it has tigers in it. But it's just the whole cursing, and I'm not really into the plot. But hopefully I like it, and I'll give it a shot. But if not, I'm not gonna get other books in the series. Don't fall, please don't fall. And then the last 4 books I'm going to show you at the same time because they blend with each other, and it's books 5, 6, 8, and 9 in the Pretty Little Liars series by Sara Shepard: Wicked, Killer, Wanted, and Twisted. And the reason why I even got these 2 was because with books 5 and 6, I actually grabbed the 9th one instead of the 8th one, so I went back to trade out this one for this one. And my mom was like, here, I know you don't have enough money for it, so I'll just get it for you. I mean, I paid her back, so, yeah. Anyway. And my last books I got at Books A Million, and they had buy 2, get the 3rd free, so out of the 6, I got 2 for free. And the first one I'll show you, since I did show you those Pretty Little Liar books, it's Ruthless by Sara Shepard, which is the 10th book to the Pretty Little Liar series. Yeah. And, oh yeah, by the way, I got book 7 back in May, I think, so that's why it's not here in the stack. But anyway, yeah, when I saw this, I was like, oh my gosh, I gotta get that. The next 3 books are belong in the same series, and a trilogy, whatever it is, and it's the Summer trilogy, The Summer I Turned Pretty, We Always Have Summer, and It's Not Summer Without You, obviously all by Jenny, Jenny Han. I was like, what's her name? But anyway... And then last 2 books, I'm sure the last 2 books, pretty much a lot of people get excited for, but Delirium and Pandemonium. Why can't I pronounce that? But it's by Lauren Oliver, and I actually read Delirium in June, and I freaking loved it, and yeah. I read it not too long after I got it, and it was freaking amazing. I was so impressed with it. But yeah. Anyway, those were all the books. I know that was a crazy amount of books, like I told you. And, yeah, sorry. Well, I'm not sorry. I love these books. Even if I, end up hating the story, I'm going to try not to regret it. I'm going to try to. But anyway, that was it. Bye.